So we're doing a collective psychic reading. Oh, and I got a message last night saying that some people don't like my video quality. Um, so you see, like, I think I can't do lives on my MacBook because I don't have 1,000 subscribers yet. And I thought one time I tried to do it, but it said I needed at least 1,000 subscribers. Otherwise, I have to use my phone. So I'm just using my phone to do these readings. So I apologize for that, but if I ever get that many followers, then yeah, I'll figure out how to do it on my MacBook for better quality. So in my meditation, oh, and what was I gonna say? These are general. This is a general reading. It's a collective reading, so not every message will apply. Um, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Leave what doesn't resonate. So in my meditation that I did just now, I I got some messages that may be significant. I saw a football that looked like it was on a clamp, and intuitively I felt like that might mean that something about a football or football could come in during the reading, or it might be a future message for you guys. I also saw this YouTuber. She does tarot readings. Her name is Laura Faye. She goes by the Palladian Oracle, and intuitively I got that maybe I think the divine was trying to tell me to tell you guys to check out her videos because they may be significant for you guys. So check her out. She's Laura Faye. She goes by the Pleiadian Oracle, and she does this like readings and stuff like that. And what else? There was something else I saw. I don't remember what it was. I'm just shuffling my cards right now. I don't remember what the other messages were, but they may come back to me. If it's meant to, it'll come back. So let me just say a prayer real quick. I call in God, all angels of light, all beings of the divine, all healed and divine ancestors, all benevolent aliens, all benevolent fairies, and my own fairy Mira to send me messages that the collective needs to hear. All bad, evil, and negative entities with bad intentions are forced to leave, and only good, loving, divine beings of the divine light can come in. Thank you. So, what does the collective need to hear? I'm seeing that YouTuber Laura Faye come in again. Um, so something about her videos will be significant for you guys. Maybe something will resonate. Um, what else? Let me see. I'm seeing headphones, so possibly something about music or something you could be listening to. Let's figure out what this is about. So, what does the collective need to hear about this headphones and Laura Faye? So, I got the Opportunity Beckons card, the Clarity of Belief card, and the Win or Lose card. Here's the Opportunity Beckons card. I forgot. If you looked in yesterday's reading, I don't remember what the word beckons means, so the message may not come through. But something about an opportunity might come in. I feel like there's a healing opportunity or blessing that's coming in, and it could be significant with the moon. So with like the full moon or the new moon, or maybe with the whatever sign the moon is in. I feel like there's healing or a blessing, like a healing blessing coming in, and that could even be with like Laura Faye's videos. The I think she just did a Scorpio full moon reading today. So maybe check that out. There's probably messages there for you. And maybe you'll experience healing through her guidance. Clarity of Belief card. Maybe there's a message in this card for you. As you observe it, feel it out. Like, is there? I'm going to show these cards as I pull them, but what I want you to do is to look at these pictures and see if anything resonates. Clarity of belief. I'm getting that you're going to express some kind of like sweetness or something. You're going to express like a sweetness, like something very pure or very loving to someone or something, and maybe even like an animal. Um, so maybe you have a pet, or maybe you live on a farm or something, or you have animals that live around you that you could be expressing something like a form of like a love or some sentimental thing. And the winner or lose card. I'm getting that your future is a little uncertain right now, and that you need to take action. For some reason, the sword it's giving me the message of taking action. I don't know why, but your future is a little uncertain right now. Yeah. So let me see how this ties in with the headphones and how these messages tie in with the headphones and I guess Laura Faye's video. I think what I'm seeing is that that woman Laura Faye might give you like some kind of suggestion on um, treating an animal a certain way. Not that you're mistreating an animal, but like something about like I saw her with like it's like pink. I take pink as the color of love. Not always romantic love, but sometimes like unconditional love or just like friendly love, casual love. I saw her going like this with like a bird coming in. It was actually a Pokemon I saw coming in, Pidgey. But it was it felt like they were talking about an animal, so this could be a bird maybe. Um, and the intuitive message I got was she's probably gonna tell you the collective, her collective, that like what that message was saying about giving some kind of like gesture or uh express some kind of love or sentiment towards a an animal. Animals are really significant for I almost feel like for healing. I don't know why I'm thinking that, but like because they're a whole different they're totally different creatures than people. Like you ever hear like people say like, "Oh, I love animals, but I don't get people." It's like when you're just around an animal, it's a living thing that's like not judging you. I don't even know what I'm saying, but for some reason that's coming through. They make you feel good, pretty much is what I'm saying. So, what about the headphones? What do we need to know about the headphones? So I got the reach out card, the master card, and the blossom card. Here's the reach out card. I'm getting that you might need to talk to someone because I'm kind of getting like a dark energy that you could be a little depressed possibly, or maybe like thinking a lot, or not totally satisfied with what you're going through in life. Um, so yeah, make sure you reach out to someone. Um, I'm not like a mental health professional, so like I'm not trying to diagnose you with depression or anything like that. I'd say speak to a professional if you really feel like it's significant. Like this could be a therapist, a psychologist, or a psychiatrist, because your mental health is important, and you can definitely get a lot out of going to traditional therapy. And I know that because I go to therapy. So yeah, just make sure you're taking care of your mental health, and you're talking to people that want to help you genuinely, whether it's friends, family members, or professionals in the mental health field. So yeah, and here's the Mastercard. I'm getting that you're gonna master this. Like, even though they said before your future is a little uncertain, this is something they're saying, they're feeling like, that they're telling me is, I guess, a little more certain that you're gonna master this. It's just that you kind of like locked your heart away. I'm getting, and I'm also getting that it could have been music you were listening to that's like putting you down a little bit. I know this, like, see, these readings are also for me. I know that because um, I listen to this one singer a lot, like a folk singer, English folk singer, and most of her music is very good. It makes me very happy. It has like a very sweet and beautiful feeling to it, but there's just this one song, maybe one other song, but there's one song on my mind that's very like melancholic and like depressing, and it's kind of like a beautiful depression, but sometimes it just rings through my head, and I think I got a message today saying that like a psychic download saying that don't let this keep playing through your head, and like, don't feed into it, don't like start to get all don't start to romanticize the depression and those down feelings. Um, because it's not, I'm not saying suppress your feelings or like don't feel what you feel. I'm not trying to promote toxic positivity, but it's just what the card's saying is that what they're kind of implying is that this this might not be, I don't want to say it's not real because it's not that, but what you're going through is being fueled by possibly listening to like some dark or really melancholic, depressive music. So just make sure you're reaching out to people, and just, just as a disclaimer, like, just make sure you're reaching out to people, and you know, taking care of your mental health, and just doing the things you need to do, eat right, maybe get out of the house a little more, go for walks, exercise a little, drink a lot of water, listen to some happier music, or just do things that are fun. So let's get to the next card, the Blossom card. You're gonna feel very enlivened within the next few days. There's gonna be like, literally, as this card says, like, I'm getting the message of the blossoming, and I've recently rediscovered my purpose. Like, as of just yesterday, that's why I'm doing these videos. I'm trying to do them like every night now. But there's like a light that's coming through, and like a real passion, like an enlivening of your soul. And I noticed with me, with some messages that I got, and something I've just noticed about my own life from personal experience. Like, sometimes we'll go through like dark phases, but the best the best like saying I can think of is diamonds only form under pressure. So, where there's that pressure, whether it's depression, anxiety, or some significant life crisis, you're literally turning into a diamond through that experience. It's just you have to allow it to run its course, and as you do that, what you get in the end is like a diamond, and you are the diamond. So they're basically saying that that's what is happening to you. And like I said, I know that because I've been through that in my own life. Healing is never um, a straight line. If there's like bends and curves and it goes up and down, but almost every single like literally every single time I went through something really dark, there was always a high that followed after that. So like lots of good feelings, lots of motivation, passion, good experiences coming into my reality. You know, there's always something to look forward to in life, And I've learned that through contemplation and through, well, really just like reflecting on my past experiences and the way real life works. Like, forget like spirituality and magic and all this, but just real life. It's always ups and downs, but you can always look forward to the ups because you know that they're always there. It's just you have to look at it, especially if you're living in the Western world where generally like you have so many blessings. Like, you have a place to live, you have money in the bank. If you're well off in life like that, then there's gonna be always something to look forward to. And this might sound like I'm not coming like what I'm about to say might sound like I'm coming from a place that's like not fully understanding this, but I'd say even if like you're homeless or something, I always hear people say just be grateful for the fact that like you have two hands or something like that, or that you just have air to breathe. It's just nobody wants to be in like a negative state of mind all the time. So sometimes, and that's something my dad used to say to me a lot when I first got sick, is that be grateful for the fact that you have two hands. I'm grateful for my hands. I'm grateful for my feet. I'm grateful for the air that I breathe. There's always something to be grateful for in life. I really don't want to seem like I'm like coming from a place of like not fully understanding homelessness because I've never been homeless. But if you can just shift your mindset to something like just being grateful for the simple things you have in your life, you'll notice a change. And I've noticed that with myself. So enough of that. Let's see. What else does the collective need to know? Let me get a sip of water. Okay. I'm seeing Riolu, the Pokemon Riolu. That could have some significance in the future. We'll look into what that means, but if you don't know what Riolu is, go on Google and type in Riolou. It's a Pokemon. It's like this little blue guy with like some black on him, and he has like these claws. He's like steel fighting type. Um, so let's see, what does Riolu mean? So I got the release card, the lead card, and the listen card. Here's the release card. I'm kind of getting you're like gonna release this depression a lot sooner than you think. It's just gonna slide right off you, and you're gonna be like, how could I say this? Like, I'm getting an image in my mind, like, of someone just like sliding off all their emotional turmoil and just being like, like a deep breath, like, damn, that's over. And I'm seeing a bright white, uh, it looks like a window or a mirror, almost like with green or blue on it, like stripes or not stripes, but like just lines or maybe something reflecting in the window or the mirror that has like a green or blue color. So that could be significant. But what I was saying before was like someone just like shedding off their like depression or all that emotional turmoil and just being like, damn, that's over. You're gonna be like that, and it's gonna be like this like I almost want to say like a slow like emotional feeling that feels very powerful though, but is a breath of fresh air. Remember, it'll happen sooner than you think. Oh, and also the number 13 is sticking out. So 13 is the number of transformation. So the transformation is coming soon. And the lead card. You're meant to be like some kind of passionate leader in your life. So this could mean like a community leader or a family leader or a business leader, uh, maybe like a leader of like a friend group or something, or I'm getting like passionate and I'm getting literally leading as the card says. And this is sticking out on the card. This like scroll that this king is holding, not following, holding. Maybe you're gonna be following some kind of like doctrine or creed about something. So this could mean even like religion. I'm getting. Maybe you're gonna adopt a new religion, or you're gonna maybe develop your own creed or something like that. I'm getting like almost like a sentimental feeling, like a return, like a coming home feeling, like a yes, like this is it kind of feeling. And the listen card. I'm getting be attentive to your thoughts, because there are certain things that are trying to like sway you from your path. So if you have some kind of like confusion or fear or a level of like um I don't know if it's like fear or like confusion or not quite disgust, but like it feels more like that's not for me. Like that. Like I feel like that's what this card is saying is that you might I even notice this in myself sometimes. Like you might think like, why would I want that? Um know that there's something that's trying to like sway you off your path with this. It's not real. That's basically what they're saying. Um so I don't know if it was about the doctrine because I kind of get that. It's not like what you think, what you might think it is. I know this is a general reading, so not everything will apply, but for everybody, but maybe you think there's like a religion that, or a creed, or a doctrine that you kind of don't resonate with that you think these entities are talking about, the divine that I'm channeling. Um, just know that with these thoughts, where there may be fear, anxiety, or feeling like that's not for me, like kind of like what, uh, it's not what you think it is. Like this is something that's gonna feel good and like right to you. So what else does the collective need to hear? I'm seeing the Pokemon unknown, the unknown F. If you don't know what that is, it's like these types of Pokemon where they're like each like letters, and I'm seeing the F letter of the unknown. The way it's spelled is UNOWN. So you can Google that unknown F. You can type in. Um, let's find out what this means. What does this mean, Divine? Oh, I got all good cards. I like this energy. I got the love card, the heart chakra card, and the base chakra card. Here's the love card. We'll start with this. I like this energy. This is good energy. So what I'm getting from the love card is that I'm feeling like a very deep love is coming in. Something that's going to bring you a lot of happiness and a lot of hmm, I almost feel like making sense. Like it's just going to make sense. Something is going to make sense with whatever this is that's going to come in. This love or whatever this experience is or circumstance. And here's the heart chakra card. So what I'm getting from this is purpose and love. This is a divine blessing I'm getting. It's something that's meant for you. This is something that's yeah, this is a divine blessing and it's meant for you. Your hat is so cool. Oh, thank you. And here's the base chakra card. This is my wizard hat, my Gandalf hat. See, I'm getting for the base chakra card that a really powerful sensual experience is going to come in. So this could mean sexual, or this could mean maybe even like creative sensual, or something that's going to be really powerful and like healing, because passion is healing. So this is gonna probably gonna be with the new love that's coming in. So I'm getting that there could be like I don't know why I'm repeating what I'm saying, but there's some kind of healing that's coming in from some deeply intense, passionate experience or sensual experience. What else does the collective need to hear? Thank you for these messages. So I got the detached card, the rest and consider reconsider card, and the nurture card. So here's the detached card. So whatever you're thinking right now, um, for the general collective, the general energies, I feel like you're thinking about something right now that the divine is telling me to tell you to stop thinking about. Know that everything's fine. So like with me, I keep thinking about that. I guess I keep thinking about the that doctrine because I don't know. Like I feel like for me, religion isn't really a thing, so I don't want to like identify with it. But they're telling me everything is fine. Um, just detached from this thinking. Here's the rest and reconsider card. I'm gonna just take a second to like sit back and like reorganize or reorganize your thoughts. Like look into why you're thinking these things and um I'm getting like a divine light is gonna be blessed upon you. That's the light of understanding. Something's gonna be expressed to you that something's gonna click. Like a light of like understanding or a light of something that just makes sense that that'll come from you just taking a step back and closing your eyes and reorganizing your thoughts. Um, yeah. So why don't we do that right now? Why don't we do like a mini meditation? Uh, close your eyes, feel into your body, breathe as you naturally do. Observe where these thoughts or where this negative feeling and thinking is coming from. So what I'm actually getting, what I'm seeing is that uh, I don't want this to like sound like what I say is like so important or anything like that. But so what I should really explain first is that back in 2021, I had a vision, a powerful vision, saying that I was meant to either open up a school or start a religion based on spellcraft. Um, so like I said, I don't want to make it seem like I'm the most important person on earth because I'm definitely not. Like I'm definitely like I can definitely be a really foolish person. I think I'm pretty stupid sometimes. I'm not the smartest person around, but I do think about things a lot, and I feel like I have like a very clear understanding of things like religion and existence from my own experience and contemplation, mystical experiences, contemplations, and things like that. But I've thought about actually pursuing this religion, like creating it. And I think what they're trying to say is that I'm possibly meant to like start this religion, and that you, the viewer, could be someone who like follows it, put simply. And what I, what I do is it's all about understanding magic from a very like secular point of view, if that's the right word. Like I try not to oversimplify it, but I try to keep it more like, here's what I can say is that all religions are different interpretations of the divine. So it's things like that, and then along with like common sense thinking, like, just take care of your needs, take care of your mental health, do the things you enjoy, and practice life with a good heart. That's almost like the doctrine that I like. I don't want to say that's my doctrine. It's just something I think about a lot because I feel like it's just common sense that regardless of who you are and what you practice or believe in, it's something that we all have to do that I think we should all be focusing on. So I feel like if I was to start a religion based on spellcraft, I would keep that as like a doctrine, sort of. So this is a general reading, and not this won't apply for everybody. So for some people, it could be a little bit different, but the general energy of what I'm seeing for both myself and for the collective is that these messages are about the religion I'm possibly starting. Again, like I don't want to. I want to be careful with all this to not get into like this weird like cult mentality, or someone like like the typical like spiritual cults that arise. It's not just within like New Age or occult spirituality. It's also within like Christianity and Buddhism and Judaism and Islam and every religion. Every religion has their crazy cult leaders that like are very detached from reality, the shared reality that we all experience. I don't want to get like that. Like I want to try and be like just a normal person who just has a different understanding of things that could possibly help people and bring clarity, bring hope for a better future, and give people some kind of assurance on the afterlife. So yeah. So watch some of my other videos if you want to know more about the stuff that I talk about, or maybe follow me on Instagram, and um, you can just see my posts. I have threads too. I use threads a lot. So let's get back to the reading. The nurture card. That's funny. I think I got this message from this. I got the same message from this card yesterday. Is that you're going to be feeling pretty good after this reading. There's going to be some kind of like satisfaction or comfort in the understanding or the light that was blessed upon you from this reading. You're just going to be feeling like mad freaking chill. That's basically what it's saying. To put in common people's understand the language or whatever. So yeah. So why don't we play with the crystal ball? I'll get a message from the crystal ball. How do I do this? So you can see the crystal ball? Yeah. All right, let's get a message from here. So, Divine, please come through to this crystal ball message, and please give me the message that the collective needs to hear. Thank you. This might take a while. Sometimes it does. I'm getting clairvoyance. I'm seeing this like how can I say it? So what I saw in the crystal ball was like almost like this cartoon character, like a cartoon face almost, and um he kind of looked like his eyes were almost a little closed like this, but he had like this purple like aura in his eyes. And what I'm intuitively getting from that is clairvoyance. Now this could be something that's a future message because I find that with the crystal ball, um a lot of these visions I see in the crystal ball are future messages. So what I saw was like a white, almost like it almost looked like a Simpsons character, but like all white, and he kind of had like his eyes a little closed, and they were just like little like, almost like Brock from Pokemon, and they had the purple aura around his eyes. So this could hold some significance in the future. But what I am getting from it is clairvoyance, like seeing, like an aura is a physical representation of a person's energy field. So you see, well, I say physical, but it's the sight, like you're seeing the aura. It's energy, but you're seeing it. So um, it's the visual representation of a person's energy. So this character's eyes had that aura. So that's why I'm saying I feel like it's something about clairvoyance that's possibly coming in. Hello, how are you? I'm going to be closing up the reading soon, but you're welcome to stay. And you can rewatch it once it's done. So let's pull some cards to see what you need to know about this white cartoon character with purple aura eyes. Okay, so I'm getting something really positive from these cards. I'm getting the sadness and isolation card, the dreams coming true card, and the manifest card. So even though I pulled this card, sadness and isolation, I immediately got something like, um, it's not negative. It's actually positive. It's that you're going through something right now, but you're gonna like spring forward. I'm getting. You're gonna like. There's gonna be some kind of light or like an aha moment where you're just gonna like jump up and like not literally. You might not literally jump up, but it's like the energy is like jumping up and being like, oh yeah, that's it. Uh, you're just gonna snap out of it. This whatever you're going through, this sadness and isolation, this depression, and like there's just gonna be like this moment where you just realize something, and you're just gonna snap out of it. So the dreams coming true card is the next card. I like this energy, and probably has something to do with the that character, that white character with the clairvoyant eyes, purple clairvoyant eyes. Things are going to be weaved together for you. So trust in God and trust in the divine. Trust that the universe has a plan for you. You're definitely very cared for by God or the universe, whatever you want to call it, spirit, source, the Buddha mind. Um, you're very loved by it. And the manifest card. This is good energy. The magician in tarot. I'm getting you have a creative power coming in. So this could mean the power to manifest or the power to like create something creative, almost like artistic maybe. Um, I'm also getting like almost like a sternness, or like a calmness, but confidence. Um, almost like a self assuredness coming in too through all this. So you got good energy, and I don't really know why they didn't really talk about the crystal ball message in that, but let me meditate on that for a second. I'm seeing like I don't know why they're showing me this, but it almost looks like there's this video game called Donkey Kong Country or something like that for a Super Nintendo, and I'm seeing almost like one of the houses in that game. It's like this little shack almost in like a jungle or like on a beach or something near the water. And for some reason they're showing me that. What does this mean? Okay, so I got the new Vitality. My favorite game. That's funny. That's your favorite game. New Vitality card. So I immediately got from this card that this is a future message, and when you see this like this house from Donkey Kong Country or whatever this game was, um, it's just gonna be like an immediate passion. Like you're just gonna light up, and this is gonna be something amazing for you. So I don't know. The cards aren't really telling me about that future message with the crystal ball, but what they are telling me is that this is a very good future you have with whatever this vision was, this Donkey Kong Country house. This is gonna create magic for you, so trust it. All right. So if you want a personal reading, you can DM me on Instagram or send me an email. I'll put my Instagram um, link in the description of this video, and I'll put my email there too. So I do personal psychic oracle card readings, I do aura readings, and I do healing spells. So for the aura readings, you would send me a selfie of yourself with a white background that's in a well lit room, so this way I can see your aura. And um, yeah, we can talk about aura colors, and I can see, I can tell you guys what I see in your aura. For psychic oracle card readings, we can set up a time and a date. I'm in Eastern Standard Time, so we can find a compatible time to for me to give you a personal reading. And I do healing spells, so I focus primarily on manifesting things, whether it's external things or internal things. Uh, for the external things, I focus on manifesting them for when you're in a really good, thriving state of mind and being. So what I mean by this is that if you're generally like a traumatized person, which I think we all are to some extent, but if you have a lot of that, focus more on healing rather than trying to manifest like a job or something like that. Because once you go through your healing, then that's when the good stuff comes in. So by healing, you would be focusing on doing aura cleanses, clearing spirit attachments. I would be doing this for you through ritual, clearing spirit attachments, bringing in peace, joy, emotional healing, mental healing. And I've seen this work in my own life, so I know it works. So yeah. So DM me or send me an email. Thank you. Peace.